Hi YouTube. Okay, hang on, let me turn this down. Okay, so hi fellow YouTubers, Bats for Life here, and okay, so yeah, this is kind of my Breaking Dawn rant, I guess you could call it. Yes, I realize it's a month since actually more than a month since Breaking Dawn came out, and I haven't posted a rant yet, but I've been really busy with school and everything, but anyway, okay, on to the rant. All of you know what Breaking Dawn is, well, most of you know what Breaking Dawn is, at least all the Twilight fans, people know what Breaking Dawn is. I actually don't have my book right now because my friend is borrowing it. Yes, I'm having Breaking Dawn withdrawal. But anyways, so, okay, Breaking Dawn. I'm not going to say that I liked it, because I knew there's kind of a fine drawn line between, it's like half the fans liked it and they're on this side, and half the fans didn't like it and they're on this side. I'm kind of in the middle. I liked parts of it, but then again it was disappointing. For some odd reason, the end of it really disappointed me. And by the way, if you haven't read it, then I suggest you stop now. Stop watching this now. But anyways, the very end of it was very disappointing to me. I don't know, I expected this, like, big battle thing, where, like, it was the Volturi and the little alliance things, they all formed and they were gonna fight each other, and, like, I really did expect more people to die than just, Irina. But, I mean, I guess, I really don't know why I was expecting that. I don't know, it just seemed like something that was gonna happen. I expected there to be, like, this big fight and everything, and I was kind of disappointed that that didn't happen. It kind of ended, well, on a sour note for me. And yeah, it really disappointed me, really, it did. Not one of Stephanie's best work, but it's still above New Moon for me, definitely. I just really didn't like New Moon. But anyways, yeah, it was extremely disappointing. And then I got up one morning and I got on Stephanie Meyer's website, and guess what I found out? She is not continuing Midnight Sun. Well, she's putting it on hold indefinitely. Very heartbreaking. Very, very heartbreaking. I really did expect, like, I got online and I read the first chapter of it when it was posted on our website, and I really wanted to read it. I was like so gung-ho to read it. I was like, oh yes, I'm so excited for this to come out, you know, the movie's coming out, then this is gonna come out, it's gonna be so awesome and everything. Then I got really upset because she said that she put it on hold indefinitely. Being a writer, I do understand where she's coming from, though, because, I mean, if you sit there and you work on stuff for, like, a really long time, and then you really don't want it, like, leaked out to people, and you want people to see that, especially if it's your rough draft, because you don't want people saying, like, that's not the best work that you could do, and everything like that. Then again, I mean, it was a leak. Leaks happen. Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince had a leak. Okay, I knew it was going to happen. I mean, I know it's not exactly the same thing, but it's still a leak. And I knew it was going to happen before the book came out. I don't know, it kind of just, like, hit me with a big, like, smack, kind of just smacked me down, and she wasn't, continuing it. But then again, I really don't think she was right when she, like, gave so many people rough drafts of the book in the first place. I mean, it's a big chunk of the book that she just hands out to 5 or 6 different people. And, I mean, it's kind of retarded. If you don't want a leak to happen, don't give people a book. You are putting yourself at risk, even if you give one person, like, part of the book. You give 5 or 6 people, that's putting you at bigger risk. Then again, I mean, a lot of people that I know, like, most of my friends didn't even know about the leak. They had no idea that there was a leak at all. I knew that there was a leak. I found it one day when I was surfing the web, and I'm not gonna lie, I did bookmark it, and I kept it there so I could, contemplate reading it. I thought about it, decided not to read it, because I knew that it would probably spoil the book for me, and plus I'd want to read more and it wouldn't be there, and then I'd get really mad and upset, something like that. But I'll say 80%, I'm not going to say 80%, but I'll say at least 50% of the people that knew about the spoiler, or leak, or whatever, why did I say spoiler? Leak. Didn't read it. Even if they found it, they didn't read it. And, like, most of the people didn't even know there was a leak. Like I said, all my friends didn't even know there was a leak. That's the funny part about it. But, I don't know. I just really think, part of me thinks that she's really being childish about this, but another part of me saying, oh yeah, well, I get where she's coming from and stuff like that. I don't know. I guess we'll just have to sit back and see what happens, but I really, really do hope that she goes ahead and, finishes the book. Even if she has to I don't want her to, just drop everything that she did and rewrite Midnight Sun. But, that's another thing. I don't know if I'm actually going to read the 12 chapters that are on her website. I mean, she's going all down and she's saying, oh, yeah, well, I really don't want you to read this and blah, 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 because it's not my best work and all this other stuff. And then at the end of her ranting, she puts a link to it. That doesn't really make sense. If you're going to sit there and say, oh, I really don't want you to read this, don't put a link to it at the bottom of your ranting right after you stop ranting about it. I mean, it doesn't fit. It just, it doesn't. I don't know. It's kind of seems strange, but that's just my opinion. So, yeah, actually, this is supposed to be a Breaking Dawn rant, or / review, or whatever, but I kind of ended up talking about Midnight Sun. But anyway, yeah, so, comment, email, message, do whatever, give me your opinions, tell me if you read the 12 chapters of Midnight Sun, the draft or whatever, or if you're planning on reading it, or what your, perspectives on this whole thing is. So, till next time.